Hey guys, Joshagotchi here. I wanted to give you an update on where things are at with the side hustle, where things are at with the TCG business. I know that I've kind of been in and out a little bit over the past few weeks. Really, my focus has primarily been I want to get to level 4 on TCGPlayer as quickly as possible. And that is where my primary focus has been. Every moment I have free time that's outside of my job, that's outside of my other commitments, is being spent listing bulk cards and sourcing bulk cards. So I'm working on a video that kind of goes step by step. I am so close to reaching level 4. I'm just a few days away from getting that 51 order requirement. And then once I get that, I will be sure to kind of give everybody a step-by-step guide on how quickly I was able to do it and the steps that I took. But like I said, primarily my focus has been buying as much bulk as I can off of something like Facebook Marketplace or garage sales in the area. It's the start of summer, Memorial Day weekend here in Michigan, so a lot of garage sales. So I've been scouting those out, looking for cards, and then hitting up the usual stores. If I could find some steel product, awesome. But really, most of the work has been spent looking for bulk cards on Facebook Marketplace, setting up deals with people, meeting them, and paying anywhere from 1 to 3 cents a card. Sometimes a little bit more than that, depending on the type of card, and you'll see that here in a little bit. And then listing it all on TCGPlayer, shipping it all out. So like I said, I'm just a couple days away from level 4, really excited about that. But why don't we go into some numbers and I'll show you where the business is at overall over the last month. Okay, so here is a general overview of the last month from May 1st to May 31st, around the time that I started seriously listing cards on TCGPlayer. I wasn't sure I was going to at first. I was really focused on eBay, but I decided to give both of them a try. So, like I said, a lot of my time has been spent on TCGPlayer lately. With that being said, my gross sales, $1,031.78. I have sold 78 orders. That doesn't mean 78 cards. Some orders range anywhere from 1 to I had an order that was over 50 cards. The product amount, total fees, I don't know if you can see on the far right side here, my face might be covering it up, but it gives you an idea on like what the fees are. It has my fees, or my net sales minus fees, at $855.26 from May 1st to May 25th. It may be May 24th. I don't know if it updates in real time. I've had some sales today, so it might not be including those, but gives you a general idea. So gross sales on TCGPlayer, $1,031.78. And then my total cards listed right now, I have 477 cards. I am level 3, so I can list up to 50,000 cards. Like I said, really close to level 4, just a couple of days away, I think, from being able to hit that. And I'm at 100% positive feedback with 27 ratings that have been submitted. On the eBay side, the last time that I talked to you guys, I was just over $1,000. I'm now really close to $2,000. I'm at $1,970.32 in total sales. That doesn't mean profit, just total sales on eBay over the last 90 days. This is editing, Josh. I did want to say, I wanted to put in here that overall for the business then, that makes it $3,002.01 in sales for the month of May so far, because it was around the beginning of the month, end of April, that I really started selling cards seriously. So I just crossed the $3,000 mark, which is pretty cool to say. Again, this is total sales, this is not profit. I have had 39 orders, and so far right now I have 198 cards that are listed. let me show you some of the cards that I've sold most recently, just to kind of give you an idea. This Dodonzo, this is from my own personal collection. This was one that I had before, and I just didn't really care for the Pokemon, so it's one that I had listed for a while. It took a good month for this one to finally sell, and I sold it for, I think, like $6. The Dawn, special illustration from Phantasmal Flames, $24.99. Pikachu, reverse holo for $1.99. One thing I mentioned earlier that I went to garage sales. At a recent garage sale, I found a Nintendo DSi XL Midnight Blue. It was in really, really good shape. Had some games, and they were selling it for $80. And I was like, I know that I can turn around this much faster, or for much more than $80 on eBay. So I ended up buying it, and I just sold it yesterday for $150. Took me about a week. So that's about $70 that I was able to make, not including fees, of course, and shipping and all that, but gives you an idea of how much I was able to make just from that one flip. And it was pretty cool. It was fun to do. I might be interested in doing more stuff like that with video game sort of stuff. If I'm out and I see a good deal, I might as well list it. So. Leafeon EX, this is also from my own personal collection, not one that I got from a bulk sale for $4.12. Now this Rayquaza VMAX PSA 10, this was really interesting. Somebody on Facebook, I have a listing up on Facebook saying, hey, you know, I'm buying Pokemon cards and kind of like what my going rates are, and to reach out to me if you're interested. So I've had some people reach out to me, and one guy reached out to me saying that he was in need of cash. He had this Rayquaza VMAX, and he had several other cards. He had some first partner cards, and I actually think the Dawn was one that was in that lot of cards. And there were some other ones as well, but the first partners, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, and a few other ones. But anyways, he was selling this for $3.95 as a total lot. So I ended up meeting him at a nearby gas station, ended up buying it, and then now I sold the Rayquaza VMAX. This one is going to an authenticator. So this was my first time ever having that experience, and I'll do a video separately on kind of how all this works. But yeah, I didn't send this to the customer. I'm sending this to a third party that's going to like verify that it's legit, and then they are going to send it to the customer. So anyways, interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing. Gengar Holo for $3.75. This EVEX with the stamp for $7.30. Venomoth for $3.97. I got this from a garage sale. Charizard V, I sold this for like $43. Melmetal VMAX Secret, this is from my own personal collection. I sold for $9.89. And then the Steelix I got from a garage sale, it was damaged. It has a crease in the back, and I made sure that the person knew that there was a crease in the back for $4.57. So that's, I can't remember where exactly I left off last time with my eBay orders with you guys, but I wanted to kind of show you, these were some of my most recent sales. In addition to that, I am an associate on Amazon, so I have links in the description of every video, and that gives you a kind of rundown of what I use, like the thermal printer, the sheets, the labels, all that sort of stuff, the light box, the stands, everything that I use. I have links to Amazon in the description. You can even see them in this video description, and clicking those and making purchases actually supports me and supports my channel, which is awesome. I think it's really cool that Amazon has something like this. So far I've made $1.90. Somebody, this was back on like May 9th, bought something and I got a decent amount from that. Same thing on the May 14th. And then just a couple of days ago on May 22nd, somebody bought something from a link. So I'm at $1.90 right now. I just want to track it. I think it'll be cool to kind of see where things are at over time. So that's where things were at with the business as we start to wrap up May. This last week of May, I am still planning on doing what I've been doing, buying bulk when I find really good deals on it, and then listing it on TCGPlayer. I'm anticipating by the end of the month that I'm going to get to level 4. And then I will be able to really start listing bulk at a much faster speed than I can list it right now. And like I said, I promise to give you guys an update when that happens and kind of go through my process. But I really appreciate those of you that have been commenting, liking, subscribing, all those things. I am doing a contest again this week. If you comment, like, and subscribe, you are entered automatically into a drawing for an Ascended Heroes booster pack. I'm going to do another Ascended Heroes this week. So if you're interested and you want to show your support, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm also on the TikToks with the cool kids. I'm on Instagram. I'm on all those things. I've been trying to do some TikTok lives here and there. I haven't gotten to 50 subscribers on YouTube yet. In order to do a live on YouTube, you need 50 subscribers. I don't know if you know that or not, but I learned that today when I tried to go live just while I was packing orders, and I was like, oh, well, then I'll go on TikTok. So I've been on TikTok, and I've also been trying to do some rip and ships there on TikTok. So feel free to add me, same name, Joshagotchi. Would appreciate the follow there. Joshagotchi TCG.com. That has all my links to all my everything. So anyways, I hope you all are having a great Memorial Day weekend as we start to wrap it up here on this Monday night in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have an amazing day, and thank you so much for watching.